In the 1960s and 70s, the Grateful Dead was revolutionary, and following them meant being a part of an extremely well-known subculture of the era. Blair Jackson, author of Garcia and American Life, sums up why so many people were drawn to the unique community following the band. He writes, "For many Deadheads, the band was a medium that facilitated experiencing other planes of consciousness and tapping into deep spiritual wells that were usually the province of organized religion. Regardless of whether or not they were on drugs, all Deadheads felt the same invigorating spirituality from the music. People were naturally drawn to the experience and euphoria they received from the melodies the Grateful Dead played. True Deadheads didn't hop on the bandwagon to follow the band and weren't doing it to be cool or trendy. They were chasing the highs they received from the music." Here are a few interviews of Grateful Dead fans.
Tonight is my 75th concert.
The Dead care about their fans, and they play music so that their fans like.
They make everybody feel good.
And I try to go to every concert they perform because they're the best at what they do. The Dead are just beautiful. They make beautiful music.
They offer something that nobody else offers, and there's a family, a big family.
The Dead, that's where most of my money goes. I just love them so much.
Why?
Why? Because it's just their music, the people, the atmosphere, everything around here. If you look, there's so much love around. Definitely. The people, we're all brothers and sisters here. We're here to see the Grateful Dead.
For Deadheads, the Grateful Dead represented youth, freedom of expression, and rebellion in a way that attracted people from all walks of life. The common theme heard at concerts was, "It's not just about the music, it's a way of life." They all share the same unparalleled devotion to the music, so much so that a sense of community at concerts developed between the audience and the band that many other bands have not been able to experience. They set the standard for loyalty and devotion that few other groups can rival. Amy Leonard Goner of Time magazine said, "When the Dead were in town, parking lots outside of their concerts were transformed into small villages, with vendors selling tie-dyed shirts, burritos, and of course, drugs. Many of these vendors never attended a single concert, but would camp out, hoping to earn enough money to pack up their painted Volkswagen bus and follow the band to their next stop. Since Deadheads are from various demographics, marketers cannot target them specifically, making their purchases on tour the main consumption of goods within the subculture."
Describing the original Deadheads coming together for the 50th anniversary tour, John Jurgensen from the Wall Street Journal said, "Like sleeper cells, they're awakening to the call of sprawling instrumental improvisations, free-form dancing, and pre-show mingling in parking lots, where homespun entrepreneurs hawk veggie burritos, hippie crafts, and a menu of mind-altering substances. There was a stereotype that these dedicated fans were lazy hippies, but people from all walks of life have followed and continue to follow this iconic band. Majority of the subculture belongs to the baby boomer generation. However, many younger generations have begun to follow the band even after its heyday."
We found that even students at Clemson still love their music, including student Charles Graham.
"I go to Clemson, I love the Grateful Dead for the culture and their great music."
Interestingly enough, majority of Deadheads are white males from upper middle class families with college educations and white-collar careers. These professional Deadheads disprove the stereotypical view an outsider may have of the Deadhead community. Of course, many Deadheads wore tie-dye shirts and took illegal substances, but not all of this community lived the nomadic hippie lifestyle. Even after the death of Jerry Garcia, the Deadhead community continues to grow, attracting people from all races, generations, genders, and socioeconomic situations. Because they're such a global phenomenon, there is no longer a set of characteristics that apply to majority of Deadheads.